I'll think about it.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. I needed to talk about this, y'all, man. This is very interesting, and since I really didn't get a chance to cover this during the Royal Rumble, because I wanted to just cover a few different videos so that I could be the whole reason why I didn't really cover some of the others, especially the stuff going on with the men in the Royal Rumble, was due to the fact that I wanted to make sure I was on time for Raw this week, man. I got in a bad habit over the last month and a half where I've been behind on my videos, and I was just like, I'm not trying to do that. And I know part of that is when I have a huge load of videos to do, and it gets me in a position where I'm behind. So I said, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to cover the women, and we're going to go straight to Raw. And so that's what we're going to do right now. So let's talk about Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. First of all, Seth Rollins was cooking in this promo, bro. Absolutely cooking. So everyone assumes that Cody Rhodes is going to choose Roman Reigns at WrestleMania to finish his story, right? And Seth Rollins out of nowhere came out and kind of gave Cody Rhodes one of the things that I liked what he did was he came from a respect standpoint too, like, you know, where he wasn't coming after, you know, Cody Rhodes on some trolling type stuff. No, he came at him like, hey, why don't you think about this? Like, why don't you come after my championship at WrestleMania? You know what I mean? And Seth Rollins is inviting you to face him at WrestleMania. That's gotta, I think with Cody, that gotta mean a lot to him, because you gotta think about it. If he's open, like, he could have just had an open opponent for WrestleMania. Like, anybody could have just challenged Rollins, but he chose you because I think Rollins knows the integrity of Cody Rhodes. Let's be honest about Roman Reigns' title, man. Roman Reigns, and one of the things that I like what Seth Rollins did was, and this is what fans have to understand, especially the fans that really want Cody Rhodes to go after Roman Reigns again, and I got something to say about that later in the video, but if you think about it, Seth Rollins put the perfect thing on it. The WWE Championship is for posers. It's for entertainers. It's for Hollywood stars. Whereas the World Heavyweight title is really for the wrestler, right? Even though Seth Rollins himself is a showman. But you got to think about it. That's a real, like, that's a title. That's a fighting man's title, right? Seth Rollins has defended that title way more than Roman Reigns in the past year since he's had it. That's more of a honorable title, I think, for Cody. We know what Cody's father was all about, and he was about integrity in that ring. And that WWE title has been tainted, not really just due to Reigns. Cena tainted that title a long time ago. People have cheated over that title. It goes all the way back to the Hogan days, bro. That title it's a prop belt. It's a prop belt, right? Compared to the World Heavyweight title, Seth has put a lot of prestige on that title because he's actually defended it against some people that you would have thought would have beat him. It was Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura even faced him at one point. Like, there's been some people in the past year where you really thought Seth Rollins was going to lose it. I think, okay, so now this is where we go to the real life thing, right? Let me wrap up how the segment went. So, before I get to that part. So basically, Seth Rollins said, like he said, he put that whole thing out there, like, your father, this is more your father's title than that WWE title is. And I think that had Cody thinking too. And after he was finished, Cody said, I'll get back to you. See, and the thing is, Cody could have easily said, but I already made up my mind, I'm gonna face Roman Reigns because I got to finish the story against Roman Reigns. He could have easily said that. And so let's go into the real life spectrum, because I know there's fans that want Cody to finish the story against Roman Reigns. What those fans don't look at is the other side of the table, though. Because the other side of the table is, if Cody goes after Roman Reigns, in my opinion, that will be such a bad idea for Cody Rhodes. It really would be. And I'm going to tell you why. Just listen to me. I'm going to tell you why I think that's a bad idea. Because if he loses against Roman Reigns the same way he did last year, it's going to really hurt Cody Rhodes even worse, because people are going to look at it like this is his second opportunity and he still can't get it done against Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? And I think that title isn't coming off of Roman Reigns anytime soon. Hogan's record is up for grabs towards the end of the year. Y'all really think Roman Reigns ain't gonna have, like, the way Triple H books too? He books really long title reigns, and I say this again. I really don't believe that Triple H. I really believe that Triple H wants him to get all the way up there, possibly to Bruno Sammartino. But I don't know if he'll go that long wrestling. That's the only problem. He got to go to 2029. But some of the other people are obtainable. Hogan is definitely obtainable. That's later this year. He could pass up Hogan on the list. Roman Reigns is keeping that title at the WrestleMania. So Cody at least can say he could finish the story with more of his father, because the story is not just about Cody Rhodes. It's also about his father. And I really believe that Cody should go more after the World Heavyweight Championship. And it makes a little bit more sense because I think Seth Rollins is willing to drop the title at Mania to him. You know what I mean? And that'd be a way to finish the story. Because if you think about it with Roman Reigns, it's really not about Roman Reigns when it comes to this finishing the story thing. Everybody thinks it is, but that's just the only, and this is where Seth Rollins was cooking at. He said the only reason why you chose Roman Reigns last year because he was the only champion. We only had one champion last year. Now we have two. He came at the Reigns because Reigns was the only champion. So it'd be a little bit different if Reigns was the only champion. You know what I mean? And I know Reigns has been a bully. He's been doing all this damage and stuff. And Cody lost him last year. So you feel like, but he don't even need the title to try to beat Roman Reigns in the ring. You know what I mean? What Cody needs to do is he needs to get a title, period, in the WWE. Right? He needs to get that World Heavyweight Champion. And that'll be a nice finish for him. It allows him to finish his story. And then it allows the WWE to keep the title on Reigns and have Reigns just fight somebody who could do the job easily for him. You know what I mean? So I think they'll go in that direction. But let me know if y'all think a little bit different. Give me your thoughts in the comment section. I thought we should definitely talk about this, man, on this channel, man. Because I think it's very interesting. But I like the turn that they might be going in. I will be disappointed if Cody did choose Roman Reigns. I think he should choose Seth Rollins. And I don't see the point in having Seth Rollins do all of this and he still end up choosing Roman Reigns. Why would you do that? Because now you're going to have people out here that really think Cody should just go on ahead and face Seth Rollins. That's going to be an amazing match anyways. It could main event night one at WrestleMania. It could main event night one at WrestleMania. Easily. Easily, bro. You know what I mean? So let's see what they do, man. Go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Light.